three at the back, including last week's goal scorer in Josh O'Brien, bumping out to that left back position. For time for the team lead in assist with 2. He has played in every match and started all but 1. So the Indy 11 and goalkeeper Hunter Sobey looking into that sun. And as you saw last week, it's late June, early July. It's going to be light outside the entire time. Hence the reason why. Go between Blake and Quinn. Quinn trying to get on his left peg, takes a deflection and finds the back of the net. I'd say that move out left is working just fine for Aiden Quinn. Cue the smoke in Indianapolis. Tribute to Diego Jota as well by Aiden Quinn. Goal for Indy, 1-0. And Blake with some space to operate. And when in doubt, find Aiden Quinn. Quinn looking back, post, Rendon! Just across the face of goal. Amo couldn't get to it in time.
Blake comes inside, but you're not showing it here. Before Quinn hit that ball, Blake comes inside, opens up that space for Quinn, and Quinn serving it in.
Ponga. The edge of the 18, Paul, and it was close. A shot rifled from the edge of the 18. It's Solt, has to lift up and over the bar.
Paul and players just got a little bit tangled up here. You'll see it here. Paul's trying to get in there, and both players just kind of like, getting wrangled up. There's not really.
Crispin Kelp looking to launch the attack, but to get another errant pass. And part of that you think has to be the playing conditions, has to be the travel. How about this ball on a dime to reach Quinn?
Fantastic ball. Quinn brings it down on a dime. And Foster, who again, you witness his explosive speed. So impressive. You can't mark him because you don't know where he is. He's like a ninja.
Cut back to Foster. Foster inside of the 18. Foster goes down.
PK.
Penalty. Well, with the added time, Indy gets a look from the spot. And the first real action
to create. And here he does it again. He gets the ball here and just takes players on 1v1. A great give and go. 1v1, both players are clearly.
Indy made 7 days ago. They make 1 here. Goal for Jack Blake. It's a 2-goal lead for the Indy 11 heading into halftime.
Great shot. In a PK situation as a shooter, what a great half and a great lead here for Indy 11.
I can tell you this is one of the longer first halves in Indy 11 history. And with that, we're done. Well, Sean McCauley heading to our broadcast location. Second time out in the broadcast, he has had the... Speaking of Blake, he wins the foot race against Guzman. Foster lines it up, leaves it for Murphy. Murphy, Rendon, Blake, back post, Amo heads it down, and Gomez. Opportunity here for Monterey Bay. It's 3v4 at the back. Murphy streaming back to provide some help. At the edge of the 18, charging forward, Solt. Night is done for Elvis Amo. So Jack Blake, is the other. He is sprinting towards the bench. Our substitutions brought to us by Morales Group Staffing, offering flexibility in both staffing and our second win in as many years against Monterey Bay. Won 1-0 last year on the Central Coast. Again, it's Bernays. Bernays cuts it across and make it 3. Romario Williams. Time to empty more smoke out of the Brickyard Battalion. You hear about, complaining about these long bus rides that are like 5 or 6 hours. Buddy, this is a 3 time zone flight that Monterey spent to get here.
It's tough. And then you deal with the weather factor.
Collier plays it across.
They just look gassed out. And Indy 11's continued to just come
no
out.
need. Just stop it right there. You can stop the fight at this point. 3-0 for the Indy 11. Their most dominant win of the season so far.